Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on SOFI just 12 days ago, to be precise on April the 4th of this year, and the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $15.85, and my main assumption was that, well, we obviously were in downtrend, and I drew this line as the range of resistance, and I told you that when this asset breaks this line to the upside, it will be a first sign of its potential trend reversal. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of SOFI, and I made my previous video when this asset was at this point, and since I made this video, this asset went higher. Wait a second, I will show you in details. It broke this level of resistance to the upside, retested from the top as the range of support, and went higher. And from the entry point, it gained more than 20% to its value, and to its highest, from the lowest point to its highest point, it already gained 33% to its value. So guys, potentially it can be a sign of trend reversal, and well, definitely it is not out of the woods, but I will show you what should we expect next from the technical standpoint. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to receive this type of calls to trade on your favorite assets, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, this is the post that I wrote on January the 30th. It is a public post that you can find on my Patreon. It is pretty much all trade alerts that I made from December the 1st to January the 30th. These are the results of these alerts. You can see that all of the trades were in profit except this one on December 19th. TRWV hit a stop loss order, and we've lost about 1.33% on this trade, but all other trades are in green. That is why you can use these trades in your personal trades as a part of your due diligence. So guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my Safe Haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And on today's video, guys, I will show you what was the reason of this movement to the upside, how high this asset might go in upcoming days and weeks, and how you can benefit out of its movement. So, and let's continue with some fundamental news. First of all, I want to pay attention to the general sentiment related to this stock, and to do so, just type in Google search bar SOFI Stock and switch to New Stock folder. Here is the set of most recent news, and I want to pay attention to this one. It was published just 12 hours ago on ts2.com, and here is the most important and the most recent update on SOFI. SOFI just recently made several statements which improves its accessibility and its functionality to the end users, and here is one of them. SOFI implemented a new feature. It is the FedNow, Federal Reserve's real-time payments network, and it gives participating banks the ability to transfer funds in seconds, 24/7. According to Galileo, SOFI's tech arm, this upgrade now enables SOFI members to shift money between their SOFI and external bank accounts almost instantly, sidestepping the traditional ACH system's 1 to 3 day wait. And on top of that, guys, this transfer rollout isn't happening in isolation. Back on April the 2nd, SOFI introduced a big business banking, a new offering aimed at enterprise customers needing to manage deposits, move money, and handle settlements in both fiat and stablecoins, all through a single chartered bank. The company's release called out MasterCard, Galaxy, Bullish, and BitGo as some of the first to join. On top of that, SOFI is scheduled to report its first quarter results before market open on April 29th. And guys, this is a very important date because their guidance are relatively high and they have to beat this guidance, beat these expectations in order to propel its price action even further. That is why, guys, the upcoming couple of weeks might be very volatile for SOFI, and SOFI might bring a lot to its value before the earnings report is published. But at the same time, guys, take a look right here. We have several analytic firms that reiterated their ratings on SOFI just recently. From the end of March, from March 31st to the basically current date, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 companies who reiterated their ratings, and guys, they all downgraded the price targets on SOFI, not by a margin, but nevertheless, all these forecasts are not so positive for SOFI, and that is why the price of SOFI was suppressed. I believe it was suppressed artificially because of these forecasts. Nevertheless, pretty much all of these forecasts are relatively bullish, and all of these analysts admit that SOFI might bring a lot of value to the shareholders, but probably not this year. And let me show you another quite interesting update. This is the list of so-called smart money investors, and the most recent activity, as you can see, is quite mixed filings. Red rows indicate closed positions, green rows indicate completely new positions, and we have a lot of red rows and green rows combined, which means, guys, the sentiment is quite mixed, and we don't have a clear picture from this parameter. That is why, guys, it is another evidence that SOFI is in consolidation, and if you want to benefit out of its upcoming movements, let's continue with the technical analysis. And before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, as I mentioned previously, this asset was in downtrend, and I predicted this downtrend basically from the very top of its price action from November of last year, and I didn't expect that this asset could have this deep retracement with one substantial leg. I expected that we might see more choppy movement to pretty much the same levels, but it is what it is, and for now, guys, we have a first sign of its trend reversal. Very important level was at $15. It was a double bottom pattern. Then we have the breakout above this sloping line. On top of that, guys, and I mentioned this in a lot of my previous videos, we had a bullish divergence on multiple time frames, on a higher time frames, and this is the very first potential sign of its trend reversal. Does it mean that we are out of the woods? Definitely it is not the case, as long as this asset doesn't break previous substantial swing highs. And for now, guys, if you want to benefit out of its movements, basically we have several possibilities. First of all, if it is just the beginning of new uptrend, we have to see 5 waves in this structure, and for now we have just 1, 2, 3. We don't have wave 4 and we don't have a wave 5. Which means, guys, potentially we might see a little bit deeper retracement in this into the fourth wave from the third one, and then we might have another leg to the upside. How you can benefit out of its movements? If I pull a fib retracement tool from the bottom of the third wave to the top of the third wave, guys, as you can see, this asset found a support out of the 0.236 level, but most common level from which we might see the trend reversal in the fourth wave is 0.382, which means we have about, wait a second, I will show you, about 3, almost 4% of downside potential before the trend reversal happens. And we shouldn't break the top of the first wave, because in this case, on the one hand, the wave 4 retracement will be deeper than 50%, and it pretty much eliminates its upcoming substantial movement to the upside. On top of that, when the wave 4 overlapping with the wave 1, it will be a diagonal movement, and in this case, again, we cannot have the top of the fifth wave much higher than the top of the previous third one. Which means, guys, Pay your attention to the levels of 0.382 and 0.5 at most. It is the price targets of 18.34 and 17.87. And then we might see this movement to the upside that will land and that will break potentially somewhere around $21 or $22. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack.